Hey guys, Mad Kiwi. Well, I had a few more dramas anyway, so this is recorded over audio. So we've just woken up, ready to start our new day. Had a big day with our last harvest, so been in the swag, had a bit of a nap. So we're going to run over, jump on one of these bad boys. Alrighty, we're in the harvester, my head's on backwards as per usual. Nothing out of the ordinary for a Mad Kiwi video anyway. Looking good. What's the time? It's about 6:15 in the morning. So probably drinking our coffee as we speak. I know I love drinking me coffee. Even the coffee flavoured vaporiser to go with it. Now I think, what are we doing? We're heading up to field 12, I think it was. And that's where we're off to. Doing some more harvesting. I think it's on oat this time round. So we're going to pull some oat out and take that down to pretty much the same place as we went last time, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure that's where we were going. So as I said, this is recorded audio over. For some reason Shadow Play is resetting my microphone all the time. Some pretty wild driving coming up, that's for sure. So I mentioned, a lot of stuff I lost, and I'm a little bit disappointed about that. But anyway, enough of the negative side of things. I want to do, if I can get 100 likes in this video, or 300 subscribers by the end of this next working week, I am going to give away a copy of FS19. So if you already own this, there's no point in you trying to have a crack at it, for obvious reasons. So if you're interested and you're into that, share the hell out of this video, like the crap out of it, and yeah, I'll give away a copy. Excuse me. So I'm not going to rave on too much, but anyway, going back to the first episode 1, so a few of you guys, that actually got a bit of interest. I was actually quite surprised. That's good. So hopefully this one will be up there with that one. There's well, this series anyway. I still want to look at doing another series that I mentioned last time as well. I mentioned in a couple of videos. I want to do the all the gear and no idea. I think that'll be a pretty cool sort of a series, for sure. So yeah, if you're interested in doing that and interested in me doing that, just let me know in the comments below. If you'd be up for another series, or should we just carry on with this one? And also, what sort of direction should we buy another header, so we can do some other stuff, or you know, what sort of direction we should go in this video. Or this series, I should say, more of the point. I want to go big. I really want to build the empire. Do we borrow some money? Or should we just keep plugging along at it, just doing the jobs and so forth? Now, this is recorded over audio. I did notice at the end of it, a bit of a goose, thinking I was getting ripped off from the last time. When you finish the job, you've actually got to go back to the job side of thing where you accept the contract. You've actually got to click on complete, and then bam, that's when the money comes through. So you get a little bit of money when you finish like the last load, and then yeah, at the end of it, make sure you go back and click complete. So I'm a bit of a goose when it comes to that. So I've done that, and I did that for the last video as well. So I've got, you'll notice at the end of this video, X amount of dollars for the job complete, but then I've done it outside of the recording. So the next video, my bank balance will come in at around, I think it was around 44. So I haven't cheated anything. I just wanted to let you know, because I'll probably forget by the next video. So if I mention it now, we won't have any dramas. I was just going to go back and re-record the video, but then I'll lose all my progress and things won't match up. So that's where we're at with that anyway, guys. Yes, still sucking on the vape. Coffee flavoured, drinking coffee, coffee flavoured vape. Yeah. There's just nothing better, man, honestly. Anyway, this game, man, I love it, I seriously love it. You wouldn't know it by the amount of hours I've got. I've only got about 11 or 12 hours in it. It's been a hectic weekend. Now, I do apologise for this video not being out yesterday. I've uploaded the Battlefield 5 video because I already had that. We've had some pretty wild weather up here in southeast Queensland this past week. A lot of fires and some crazy storms coming through. Just little supercells coming through now. It knocked out all our power. So therefore I could not record, so I lost the day. And it's been a hectic week hours wise as well. So I do apologise for that. I'm trying to get things back on schedule. This will be up probably within the next couple of hours. So probably around the mid-morning mark anyway, this video will be posted to YouTube. That takes a little bit of time. So yeah, just going back. So should we buy another header so we can do more, a little bit, I guess, a little bit more variety, or should we, I don't know, buy another vehicle? We get a bigger trailer. I was thinking about getting a bigger trailer, but I thought, well, there's not really any point. So one thing I do want to investigate is, can we come back and bale this swath? That I'm unsure of. So also, having found that you've got to go back into the menu and hit complete, does that remove everything from all the swath from the ground? Does it reset the game, so to speak? Because I did notice, and you'll see it later on in the video, the swath from the other field that we harvested in the previous video is still there. So now that I've, like I said, off recording, hit that complete button, is that going to reset those fields? So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, I'm just throwing ideas out, thinking out loud, get a better trailer. I think a header would be a better option if we've got enough money. Or do we get a sower or something like that? And maybe look at buying our own little field and just keep plugging along at our own little field and see if we can make that work for us. So these are the ideas I'm tossing up. So if you've got any ideas, feel free, man. Feel free to jump in there and let us know what you think, some direction where we should take this series. I think that'll be a good way to go with your guys' input and some ideas, because I know there's a few of you out there that know Farming Simulator a lot better than I do. Absolutely. So being on this bandwagon from the get-go is going to make a bit of a difference. There's still a lot I've got to learn, and we'll just pretty much make it up as we go. I think that'll be the way to go for sure. So I appreciate all the new subscribers coming on board the channel. It's fantastic. So a big thank you to you and a big hello to you, and a big shout out to all my existing subscribers as usual. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. So if we can get some likes on this video, if we can get 100 likes or even 100 views on this video, I will be ecstatic, man. And if we can hit the 300 subscriber mark, or by the end of this next working week, so it's the 1st of December today, so coming around to we'll make it next Friday, so that'll be the 6th. If we hit 300 subscribers by then, I will give away a copy of FS19. Absolutely. All you have to do is basically same as what we did last time. Just be subscribed. If you're new, hit subscribe, and everyone just comment done in this video. Everyone that comments done in this video will go in the running for it, and I'll actually record it into the next video. At the start of the next video, it'll be my intro, and we'll record it in episode 3, if that goes well. If we don't hit 300 subscribers, it's not going to happen. So that's the terms and conditions. So we'll see what happens with that anyway. See if we get some newbies on board for sure. So this will be same as the first video, just a little bit of a chit chat and whatnot, and then we'll time lapse the rest of it, same as we did last time. I think that works out pretty good. Well, I liked it anyway, so a few of you guys have liked it. Had a few views, more so than the FS17 videos. I suppose the FS17 was quite outdone. There's a lot of people doing it. I do understand that. That's cool. I don't mind the FS17, but to be honest, now that I've jumped on this bandwagon of 19, it's great, man. It looks better. Everything's pretty much similar, I guess. Harvesting and tractors and whatnot, but more variety. I love the maps, and this game's only going to get better. I notice there's a lot of mods coming in now as well, from giants and whatnot. So this is going to be huge. 19's going to be huge, I think. Be nice if they just stayed on one game and just, you know, like they've done, like SCS have done with ETS too. Just keep building on it and building it. Obviously, at a certain point, the game engine's going to be, you know, getting outdated and whatnot. But it's really good. Excuse me. Like the bird noises and the birds flying out of the crop. So the harvester's full, so we can jump in our little tractor. Go for it. This is a cool little tractor, man. Like I said, I'm a big fan, but this is a cool little tractor, and it was all we could afford at the time. So you got to make do with what you got. And the physics, I think I said that last time too. The physics, you know, the seats moving and the cab on the tractor moving, and you do get a real sense of elevation, or not elevation, terrain. It's just fantastic. It really is. It's brilliant. It really is brilliant. I love it. I can see me putting a lot of hours in this game. But obviously this series is a YouTube series only, so I've set up multiple profiles, and I'm going to definitely look at doing that all the gear I no idea series for YouTube as well. So I'll probably start another profile. Might even do it on the same map, so we do a side-by-side comparison of building your empire, starting from scratch bit by bit, and then having the other one the same, but just so much money. Instead of having just like the small tractor and the small trailer, we have the biggest tractor we can get. You know, instead of having a semi trailer hauling the grain to the sell point, we'll have the big tractor with multiple trailers on it, like these little ones, put 4 or 5 of them on it. You know, just stupid, ridiculous stuff. So it really does fit with all the gear and no idea. Make it more interesting anyway. Get us into trouble having all those trailers doing stupid shit and all that sort of crap. I think it'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool series anyway. Now all my music that I've used in my videos is from No Copyright Sounds on YouTube. He's massive on YouTube, man. And just an absolute wicked array of music. It's unbelievable. I know most of my music lyrically doesn't fit with the video. It's not so much the lyrics that I go for. It's the beat, it's the sound, it's the feel. It's more mood music than anything, rather than lyrically based. So the music doesn't really fit. But if you're listening to something to upbeat, it's a good tune to listen to, and you just sort of, you're listening to the music, and you're not really thinking about how boring this video might be, going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. You're just sort of watching it at a higher speed with some music, and it's enjoyable. For me, I enjoy that content. Yeah, I think it's the music adds a certain element to it. It's really good. I know a couple of you guys have said that you quite enjoy it. So if you enjoy it, I'll keep doing it. Simple as that. I'm going to keep doing it anyway. I've started the series, so I'm just going to keep going with it till either we get to a massive empire, or we go broke. So whichever comes first, basically, that's pretty much what it's going to boil down to. Hopefully it won't go broke. So I was talking to a fellow. This fellow we're doing this field for. I honestly can't remember his name. Sorry, man. He's got a couple of properties around the area. Just a little single house. Because I approached him obviously to do the contract for him, and he, you know, first thing he asked was, "Are you local?" Obviously, you need someone reliable that he can do his work for him. I said, "Yeah, mate, we're local. We're just down the road." He says, "Oh, right, you're the bloke with the Msi gear and stuff that parked on that hard stand." I said, "Yeah, mate, that's me." And he goes, "Well, where do you live?" I said, "Oh, just across the road in bush number 2. And he says, "What do you mean bush number 2? I said, "Yeah, we've got a swag and a little billy and stuff, mate. We just pull up stumps there and camp there in the swag overnight." He said, "Oh, mate, that's a bit rough. You can't have that. It's not about a rough, man. You know, it's just how it's done. Make some money that way." And he said, "Oh, I've got a little rental property just down the road, just down past the dealership." I was like, "Oh, yeah, right. He says, if you continue to do the right thing by me and my field, we might work out a bit of a deal. We might, I'll rent my house out to you." I was totally blown away. So we're talking about that. Obviously, we'll do this contract, see how things go. If all goes well, he's going to rent us a house. So we'll have a rental to basically live in while we build our little empire. So I reckon that's pretty cool, man. So that's in the next video. That may come about in the next video. So we'll keep chatting on that and see where that ends up. I reckon that'll be pretty cool, man. But we will wait and see. If that comes off there, it'll make my life a little bit easier on the outside of work anyway. Somewhere to unwind and whatnot. So I'm not sure if old mate wanted swap turned on or off. I didn't even ask him. He's getting it. So I'll have to investigate whether we can actually come back and do something with that. Does it stay there, or does the game reset it once you complete the task, I guess? Time will tell. Time will tell. We'll come back and have a look at that some other time. Maybe in the next video, if I remember. Or the video after it. Got a memory like a sieve, I'll tell you. You can't be good at all things all the time. You gotta suck at some things, right? Names, I'm shocking with names. Be out there working in real life, doing something, someone will introduce themselves, and 5 minutes later, "Oh, what's your name again, mate?" "Oh, yeah, you did, yeah, okay." That was shocking for it. I've always been like that, though. Always been like that. So yeah, should we get a header, guys? Or I'm thinking a header, just for a bit of variety. And we're going to do some other contracts too. There's just some random things. I think you can't fuel somewhere and all that sort of stuff. But then you've got to buy the equipment to do it. So we might look at leasing maybe. Just try and yeah, mix things up a little bit. I'm not going to talk too much longer. We'll get into this time lapsing soon. So we just keep mooching along the way we're going. So don't forget, 300 subs next Friday. I'll give away a copy of FS19. See if we can get some views. So share the crap out of this video, guys. If you think it's worthy, share the crap out of it. That'll be cool. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you get the notifications. So I don't know what it's like for you guys. just let us know. I notice a lot of the guys that I subscribe to on YouTube, I'm not getting the notifications till, you know, a day later. A lot of the guys that I watch go live, and I'm not getting the notifications till it's too late. That really annoys me. So just let me know in the comments, guys. Does that happen to you? Does it happen in my videos? Does it happen to any other of your other subscribers as well? I'm really curious to know. Hopefully they'll fix it if it's a known issue, I suppose. Have you noticed the flight plan? Yeah, I guess you could call it a flight plan of some of these birds. It's so predictable. It's crazy. And I think later on in the time lapse too, if you have a look, this road that runs parallel to where we're going now, you get there's a couple of Back to the Future cars going past me, and they're hovering off the road. It's crazy. I noticed it when I was trying to piece this video together. I was watching it in Premiere Pro. So yeah, I use Premiere Pro. I use all Adobe stuff to do my thumbnails. Adobe Photoshop to do my thumbnails, and Premiere Pro to piece all my videos together and edit them. And I'm using Adobe Audition to record this, since Shadow Play, for some ungodly reason, keeps resetting my microphone to default. It's probably my own fault, I guess, for not checking it, but you know. So once this video goes up, we'll probably be rolling out. It'll be an American Truck Simulator, so I'll have to go through the list and see what requests have been made, and get those done. That'll be the next. Same with the Euros. I bought the Beyond the Baltic Sea DLC yesterday, so that'll be in the next Euro truck. So whoever's request was up next will be done in the Baltic Sea. So we'll just have to see what our trailer limits and stuff are for up there too, I suppose. Should be pretty darn snazzy. Getting back into the ETS2 should be good. Same with the American truck. I still love American trucks. I know I got a little bit slack there, but these things happen. Unfortunately, don't you hate it when real life gets in the way of gaming? It's just so inconsiderate, man. It's how rude. So we'll probably be pulling this up very shortly, and we'll get into the time lapse. So don't forget to stick around for the time lapse. It's probably a bit late to mention it now. Probably should have mentioned it earlier. Watch the video, guys. Time lapse coming up.